ASMR. This will be part two of the zodiac sign reading. I'm going to do the earth signs tonight. Earth, 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 earth signs tonight. Which will be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So I'll be reading those three signs tonight. Earth signs, earth signs. Okay, the first one is Taurus. The bull is fairly relaxed animal that likes eating and sunbathing in a field. The only time a bull is aggravated is when it butt heads with another bull. Other than that, it is pretty relaxed being. People with strong Taurus placements are very much the same. This is why the bull is the sign symbol for this constellation. Sun, moon, or rising Taurus individuals exude these qualities. They enjoy life through their five senses and they are relaxed most of the time. They are humble and they don't necessarily like getting into fights. When they fight with someone, they are usually headbutting, and it's probably because they are being stubborn. There are different legends behind the image of the bull and Taurus, and one dates back to ancient Babylon. In the epic of the Gilgamesh, and the goddess Ishtar was fighting Gilgamesh and Enkidu, so she sent heaven's bull or Taurus to kill Gilgamesh. However, Enkidu pulls the bull apart and throws his body into the sky, creating the Taurus constellation. The Taurus constellations. Okay, this next part is the key phrase, I have. This constellation is mainly concerned with two things, financial security and ownership, not to mention that it rules the second house, which is the house of possessions. With these characteristics, it makes a sense that a Taurus key phrase is I have. I have. They are also possessive over the humans as much as they are possessive over their own property. So there is a depth to a Taurus possessiveness. It goes for material and non-material things, and it is mainly stems from wanting security. Taurus's strengths are they appreciate art. They are artistic, dependable, financially secure, and friendly. Sorry about that. They are humble, loyal, patient, sensual, and thorough. Their weaknesses: explosive anger, hedonism, materialistic, stubborn, uncompromising. Their pet peeves are being rushed, interruption, impracticality, sudden change. Ruling planet for a Taurus is places and always have style. They are about the materialistic side of life. Their priorities will involve earthly things like money, ownership, food, company, and loved ones. Taurus individuals are not vain. However, they do find their sense of security in worldly things. Excuse me, God, my nose itch. So they may seem to be fixated on this aspect of life, but they still have depth to their character. They also have a penchant for being around aesthetically beautiful places or pleasing settings. They appreciate art and can relax and enjoy life in places, stimulating their five senses. The sun sign, Taurus sun sign, people have grounding personalities. They are humble and kind and like helping others out, mainly because they are the kind people you can depend on. Not to mention how responsible and dependable they are, and these individuals are. They are generally patient, but a Taurus sun can get angry and aggressive when someone has stepped over the line. They are not very confrontational, but once they have accumulated enough transgressions from one person, their anger is explosive and they might yell or be aggressive with this person. Financial security is vital for their well-being. They need to know that they have good financial backup whenever they need it. They care a lot about the safety of their family and people that they love. So they may offer advice or financial planning or suggest investment in a profitable markets. These individuals are stubborn. You can't change their mind easily. Earthly pleasures bring them gratification, so they may indulge in food or entertainment, especially when stressed. The moon sign Taurus is full of love and has this nurturing quality. They are understanding, caring, and give amazing hugs. These individuals may feel anxious about their safety in the world. Financial security is one of their goals and they work hard to achieve it. These individuals may find security in properties and investments. Moon Taurus is artistic. They are probably talented when it comes to the arts. They appreciate all kinds of art and are probably attached to music. They also might find their creative expression in painting, singing, or playing an instrument. There are a lot of Taurus moons who like to make pottery, which makes sense since they are earth signs after all. The rising sign Taurus takes place in the first house. Taurus rising individuals are attractive. People see them as calm, collected, and serene. Of course, this does not mean they are actually this calm, but they appear as such in front of others. They are very well dressed and their style too is chic and elegant. People like how their voice sounds and they have a nice laugh. Taurus rising might like a good debate, but they may appear stubborn at first or throughout the debate. houses of the Taurus. It goes all the way up to the 12th house. So I don't think that's a lot of reading. Alright, I'm gonna do the Virgo. Virgo the perfectionist. Virgo the perfectionist. August 23rd through September 22nd. Oh, I forgot to do that with the Taurus one. Sorry about that. This constellation represents Virgo, the maiden, according to astrologers. The M symbol stands for maiden. So if you see the Taurus sign, that M stands for maiden. It's the only one representing a goddess, which makes it unique. It makes it unique. Now you might be asking yourself, why does Virgo have a goddess as its symbol? In the golden age of ancient Greece, Astrea, the daughter of Zeus, lived among humans. She looked after them, provided them with grains and other gifts, and often shared her godly wisdom. However, it is quickly changed with the beginning of the Silver Age. Mankind got angrier, more volatile, and rejected the gods. The gods punished them, and mankind repeated and disobeyed, which created a vicious cycle. It created a vicious cycle. One day the goddess gathered the humans together and warned them that their lives would be destroyed if they did not work on their behavior. Unfortunately, they did not heed the goddess' warning and continued with the same behavior. Astrea could not bear to live among the humans any longer, so she flew to the sky and lived among the stars like Virgo. She is known as the maiden because she is wise, humble, and pure. She is wise, humble, and pure. Her key phrase, the Virgo phrase is, I analyze. I analyze. Virgos are blessed with an active and sharp mind. Their brain scans and analyzes everything in its way. They are natural observers who don't miss anything, especially detail. Virgos observe everything. Nothing escapes their gaze in their social or professional lives. After they are done with their observation, they begin to analyze them and critically judge them. They need to make sense of everything they see. They cannot let any question go unanswered, so they will spend an infinite amount of time deciphering and analyzing until they have reached an answer. The Virgo strengths. Altruistic, analytical, helpful, logical, modest, organized. Their weakness: they are controlling, critical, obsessive, perfectionism. Their pet peeve: crowded spaces, tardiness. Their ruling planet is Mercury, rules this constellation. The planet is known to rule the logical side of the brain. It rules the analytical side, conversations, writing, reading, and other mental planet is the reason behind Virgo's organizational skills and sharp mind. Astrologers advise people with prominent Virgo placement should check their Mercury aspects. These aspects will provide them with valuable insights. For instance, people who suffer from concentration problems, depression, anxiety, and disorganized thinking can find out which planet is causing this unfavorable aspect with Mercury and how they can overcome it. Virgo sun signs are hard-working, modest individuals. They can dedicate themselves quickly to anything they set their mind to. They are independent and perfectly capable of tending to their own needs. Even though Virgo suns do not need anyone to take care of them, they might need someone to take care of them. This might result in codependent relationships. So Virgo suns need self-awareness when entering a relationship. They love conversing with others and they love to gossip. Not that they necessarily love to gossip, but nothing escapes Virgo gaze. So they will have a thing or two to talk about when it is gossip time. Virgos will not ask for support, but that does not mean they do not need it. They deal with various emotional hurdles and need to be reminded of how amazing they are by their friends. Virgo moon signs love feeling needed. They feel their best when they know that they are being useful to others, because deep down they need to know that their existence is valuable and worthwhile. These individuals' helpfulness knows no bounds as long as it is not being abused. A little appreciation goes a long way with these folks. They do not need others to reciprocate their help, but they need to know someone is also looking out for them. This placement suggests a strong inner critic judgment everything they do. Virgo moons need to learn to be more compassionate and kinder towards themselves. They need to know how to conquer and silence this voice and replace it with some self-care. Unfortunately, these people quickly feel overwhelmed by stressful situations. They might overthink situations or feel like they are lost because of how much they are stressed. They are often shy and worry a lot. They get a sense of security by completing mundane errands daily. They are not the most ambitious people, but are dependable, realistic, and practical. Virgo's rising sign. Virgo rising people are well put together, feminine, and have a classy look. They are always willing to help others and make their lives better. They are good planners and enjoy life more when they are organized or following a plan. They are sweet, generous, and logical. They are willing to help you so long as you listen to them. They do not like feeling like other people are not taking their advice, and this is where their controlling tendencies come to the surface. Virgo rising is mentally agile, which is a great trait. However, they tend to overthink many details or develop anxiety. They are detail-oriented and meticulous, which makes them professionals in whatever they do. They always produce high-quality products. They are known for being judgmental and critical. They do not have an ill intention when criticizing or judging someone. In reality, they are projecting. They have a strong inner critic that judges everything they do. So Virgo risings project their inner critic onto others as well. And the last earth sign is Capricorn. 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 December 22nd and January the 19th. This constellation has one of the most interesting symbols. Many people think that the Capricorn symbol is the goat, but that is not entirely true. Capricorn actually half goat, half fish. Different civilizations drew the same interpretation of this constellation. For instance, the ancient Egyptian noticed that this constellation had goat horns and a fish tail, but they did not give it a name. On the other hand, ancient Babylonia associated this constellation with Enki, the god of water, creation, and knowledge. Later, the ancient Greeks also assigned Pan the satyr to this constellation. According to mythology, Zeus was escaping from Typhon, the monster, with 100 dragon heads. Pan advised the god to turn into a goat with a fish tail to swim faster and escape to Egypt. When the god successfully escaped Typhon, he rewarded Pan with making him half goat, half fish constellation. The key phrase for Capricorn is I use. I use. Capricorns are high achievers and naturally logical, and they will find necessary means to get to what they want. Nothing is too high or too impossible to reach as long as they find the appropriate tool and use it. And ambitious as Capricorns are, they are also morally ambiguous or take morally vague decisions. There is nothing wrong with having an active drive and ambitious spirit. However, Capricorns will use anyone and anything to reach their goal. Ideally, these people use their knowledge and similar means to achieve their goals. But since they are obsessed with status, they can use people or take advantage of certain situations just to have their dreams materialize in front of their eyes. The Capricorn strengths: ambitious, dedicated, disciplined, goal-oriented, leadership skills, practical, responsible, and strong-willed. Their weaknesses: condescending, greedy, irritable, materialistic, shallow and spiteful. Their pet peeves: cockiness, immaturity, and irresponsible behavior. The ruling planet, Saturn, rules this constellation. This planet is like an authoritarian figure. In other words, it is like the father of the zodiac. It governs responsibilities, rules, laws, disciplines, dedication, structure, life lessons, limitations, and hard work. Capricorns are responsible and hardworking individuals. Their eye is always on the prize and they never waver. They are not afraid of the amount of responsibility they need to take on to achieve their goals. They are disciplined and dedicated to their daily routine. They don't feel bored as long as they know they are working toward their goal. Saturn is known for its limitations and restrictions, which something that Capricorns learn during their lifetime. They need to understand their limitations and their place in this world. More importantly, they need to know the value of things they already have. Depending on their Saturn placements, they will experience a limitation in a certain area so that they learn their life lesson from the planet itself. The sun sign Capricorn. Capricorn sun signs are reliable and realistic. They have a serious outlook on life and know who they want to become and what their goals are. People may see Capricorn suns as people who lead boring lives, but this is just a matter of perspective. People with this placement do not think they have boring lives. On the contrary, their lives are full of purpose. They live their days achieving their goals, making baby steps towards fulfilling one of their dreams. I guess this is what that means. Baby steps toward fulfilling their dreams. This is why Capricorn suns are responsible, dedicated, and detached from distractions. Their lifestyle can make them seem cold and distant, which will not be accurate. These individuals have a dry, sarcastic sense of humor, and their friends love that about them. Sign of the Capricorns. Capricorn moons are vivid planners and taskmasters. This placement indicates that these individuals at their best when they are being productive and working for something. It also suggests that they need healthy emotional boundaries so that they can function normally with others. These individuals are innately financially literate. They do not need to be taught how to care for themselves financially. They probably have been saving up, investing before anyone their age. Their financial awareness gives them a sense of security and control. As long as Capricorn moon feels they are on top of things, they feel secure and comfortable. These placements also suggest that these individuals are harsh on themselves and expect unrealistic expectations of themselves. fuel their overachiever side, but also fuels their negative self-talk. Most Capricorn moons hide behind their sarcasm and indifferent demeanor just to protect their vulnerable parts. Capricorn risings are focused and calculative. They may appear as cold and aloof at first, but their sharp demeanor fades away the more you know them. They have a unique sense of humor. They tend to be sarcastic most of the time. They are not known for their friendliness, but they do not mean to be rude either. They just know better than to let anyone into their lives. They can scan their surroundings and assess who is worth their time and who is not. In other words, they know their worth and do not like random people into their lives. They care a lot about finance and status. They can make them seem materialistic, but Capricorn risings do not agree. To them, status and money are power, and power is success, which is what they are after. Capricorn risings like to be around similar-minded people, but they prefer to be around people who are powerful and successful. As standoffish as they seem, Capricorns attract and are attracted to people with Cancerian characteristics. I believe that is the end of the earth signs. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So let me put a mark in the book so I know which one is next, so I won't forget. And I believe the next one is water signs. So thank you guys for listening to me, and I hope that you enjoyed this sign readings, the earth signs. I hope that this relaxed you, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I will see you in the next video, and the next video will be the water sign.